Hey guys, Ty here, and welcome back to Custom Showcase. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be showing my process of how I make a custom. So in my most recent video, besides this, was my big custom collection video. In that I showed off a couple things. One, the little tram engine from Hayao Miyazaki's Castle in the Sky, and a little Primrose custom that I said in the video I wasn't very happy with. So I thought, hey, what if I keep this little trend going and make the little tank engine showing Howls Moving Castle, which is one of my favorite movies of all time and my favorite Ghibli movie of all time. So I thought I'd show you how to go from step A to step Z in my custom making process. Alright, we're down here in the studio and we're gonna get started here. I don't know, where did it come from? Here, I think. Yeah, there you are. Here is the Primrose custom. For when I made it, it's not too bad, but I feel like what I'm gonna make it into in this video will be a lot better. I'm not gonna bother to prime this at all, because I think the regular paint that's on it is kind of primer enough. I'm gonna give it all a sanding. I'm gonna clean up where the Oliver that I used, the little top feed, clean that up, shave the safety valve down, and I'm going to fix up the smoke box there. All right. So first off, got that there. Gotta grab the Dremel and the razor blade. So razor blade first. Just kind of weasel that in and pop that off. So the smoke box is made out of Lego. I don't remember what the piece is called, but it's one of those like nozzle pieces that are on some things, and just a regular disc. It was like a translucent pink one before. We'll deal with this later. I'll put it right there. So, what is Howls Moving Castle? Well, Howls was originally a novel written by Diana Wynne Jones, published in 1986. It's about this girl, Sophie, who gets turned into an old woman by a witch, and she has to go find a cure. In 2004, Studio Ghibli turned it into a movie, directed, of course, by Hayao Miyazaki. Howls Moving Castle is my second favorite film of all time. I absolutely love it. And it has one of my favorite sequences in any movie, let alone an animated movie. Okay. I have very little Milliput left here, but it's still workable, and I'm going to. So I just use scissors. See, this is like crazy old, but it still works. So kind of going halfsies here, because I'm gonna need quite a bit. And then halfsies. Very good. It's a little too much, but I'm just gonna snip off a little more, put it over there, squish that together. Next, come on. It's not the, I'm not storing this stuff in the best way. I just have like a little container. It's not airtight. I don't really need to be airtight, but it's just cool. What I'm going to do, once this is done, I'm going to sand the smoke box a little bit, and the top of the, like, what is it? It's exposed for a second here, because it's probably not a little bit, so I just want to be a little smoother. Slowly, just going to knead this all nice, about like one consistent kind of grayish color. Just going to go. I have a little tool, I think it's a clay tool, I think I know what that is, but I don't know where it went. It is vanished at least one day. Probably fell, find something nice and like tough to look, but no, that's there. So, right there. It's not the most, not the roughest out there, but I don't really need it that rough. I'm just calming some plastic down, so it's not really too bad. That's automatically quite a bit smoother. I'm going to do the same on the smoke box. Did I already lose the freaking smoke? Oh, okay. I should put this somewhere, but I haven't yet. a little bit more because there's like glue residue or something on there. Not the best, but it's okay. We'll deal with the smoke box later. We're gonna put this like away from everything so it doesn't get stuck up in the clutter. So first thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna take a little tiny nub here and just kind of plug it in. Plug it right in there. So something that I might do is add like another safety valve, but not like specifically a Great Western inspired one, because that is, I don't really think it would have that. I'm gonna take just go there, kind of remove the excess, put it back on my blob there. Remove that. All this excess that's like going to be left on here is going to get sanded away anyways, so it doesn't really matter, but I want to get as much off as I can so I can reuse it for, well, not reuse it, just like use it in general for another part. Just gotta get, ooh, no, I dropped my sandpaper. Shoot, shit, brother. There. So now that's filled up, and there's not really an indent there, at least not a super noticeable one. Now next, we're gonna take a pretty sizable blob, like that, I think. Yeah, like that. Kind of squish it, kind of in shape. We're gonna put it into here. So it looks ungainly right now, but it won't in a couple minutes. Well, luckily we have a straight edge just with the smoke box there, and automatically that's looking a little bit better. Not the best, because we're nowhere near there yet. And then kind of the, oops, oh, I'm kind of going onto the tank there, so let's snip that off. Very nice. And snip that off. So, okay, that's off. Oh, done followed over. Whoops. That's okay. So, oh dear. That's not the best. Just kind of smooth that over. Kind of get it more flush. So, that's what it looks like so far. Bring it a little closer. It's not too bad. Fun little rhyme there. And then one last one. Okay, there we go. That's looking decent right there. So there's the front right now. There you can see where it kind of bows out a little bit, but that's something that will be fixed in the sanding process. Now we just gotta let this cure. While I waited, I decided to have a little fun and do a little running session. Hello. So while I'm waiting, I'll show you what I'm doing here. I got this smoke box that I messed up, or this boiler and tank that I messed up a while ago, so I decided to milliput it. I'm gonna sand it all down so it's all nice and smooth. Just letting that cure. Here's the Howls engine, still curing. As you can see, I'm running some trains back there, but I also decided to weather up this Rapido 4-plank. So that's because I still have a bunch of wash. I've been going crazy with the wash lately. Some of this I can even just clean up right now. Let's bring it all along. Very nice. On the inside, I'm gonna move it all around, and then on the side, spread out the wash. Very nice. I'm just gonna put it over here. So it's out of the way. That's one of my favorite pieces of rolling stock too. So I want it to look nice and nice and seasoned. I'm gonna get rid of as much as I can on there. Now, I'm gonna start working on the smoke box door, excuse me. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're going to get rid of this dart, which was just part of the Lego piece. So, first gonna take the Dremel to it, just kind of sand it on down. I reckon this is going to be a pretty easy job. Ooh, jeez. That's going all over the place. You should be wearing a mask while you're doing this, by the way. But I'm not, because I'm a professional. Just kidding. I just don't care about my own health. Most of this you should be doing a mask with. I'm going to be 100% honest. Especially when it comes to sanding later. You don't want the wood particles or like the epoxy particles getting in you. Okay. There we go. That's off. Off. Plastic off my hands. So there it is. Where's my sandpaper? I just had it. Oh wait, no. I'm not gonna use sandpaper. We're gonna use a little embroidery board here. That's not how you say it, but that's how I say it. So shut up. Okay, here we go. So next up, we're going to make a smoke box dart. Simply just by using a toothpick here.
Paperclip, dumbass!
This out of the way. And here it is as of now. We got the, what's it called? The milk puck curing everywhere. Oh. Got the smoke box there. Got the dart where it is in the movie. And I covered that, the little joins with milliput. Just letting that all cure. I just gotta let it sit for a while. All right, the next matter of business is to pick a green for the engine. So, based off of the screenshot of the scene, oh dear, there's a couple options here. You could go for something like a crisp green, but I don't really think this fits when dry. I mean, from the label, it looks like it would fit, but it doesn't. I know that because engines like Percy here has crisp green, and it's like it doesn't really fit too well, but maybe a darker shade like Kelly green here would, because I use Kelly green for my like Southern Railway blend. I think we're gonna go with Kelly and then see where we go. Let's get crisp out of the way here. So, oh yeah, that works perfectly. So, there. The brush here from like, I use a black wash, so the lip, because I probably have here. Wing that out. Take some here, stay all around, because I'll yellow scrubby, I think, out of it. The brush wash, I'm not very good at wash, I never really do it. So, you know, that's a kind of unique thing job, because no line, that's all. That's all. So the front of these boxes, like, this little down here, we like, we only see more like sports. They're also the green color. So, like I said, I don't know what this is, but we're not going to be playing this guy. So we don't know if plus this is like pretty matte to begin with. Yeah, everything on here is matte. So just make sure I don't do smoke box here, because whenever I get onto smoke box in this situation, I'm going to paint again back in black. There's quite a bit of smoke box that is black, but not everywhere that you would think. Okay, just hold it. It's like no evidence. Brush here, which is gone. If I remember correctly, the buttercream is also overheating. I could be wrong there. If I am wrong, the next update you'll have. Let's see if that's right. Okay. Okay. Let's grab the front of the cab here. So it looks a little rough right now, but after a couple more coats, it'll be looking a bit better, I reckon. But that's that for now. I've done quite a bit of work off a camera here. So first off, I finished the paint job and now everything is pretty solid. I painted the whole running board. And the biggest part is I glued on the smoke box door, made kind of, I guess, the hinge piece and the handrail. Once that glue sets, I'm gonna patch that up so the finish isn't weird before I continue. It's the next day. I decided to bring the fun upstairs. What I've done since last, I've started the lining, waiting for this to dry fully before I do a second little coat for that line. Oop. And I started the funnel. It's nowhere close to dry. I'm gonna do a second coat and all that. And I painted the smoke box start, which is again going to get another coat. And yeah. All right, more updates. I finished, well, nearly finished the lining on this side. So I have this side to go. Plus I painted these wheels, got to do this one. The only reason I didn't do this one is because I had tape drooping down a little closer to the wheel, and I felt like that would mess something up somehow. So we're gonna finish off the lining there, paint the wheel, and then probably start the lining on this side. Now you may be wondering, where did I get this lining from? Well, that's where some fandom inspiration came in. Specifically, this piece of artwork from RWS NW Art. And if you're following the Thomas 00 modeling scene at all, then that name might sound familiar, because it's the art account of RWS NWR12 on Twitter. He posted the art of the Howls engine, and I thought, hey, I might as well use this. So I did. Yeah, another day has passed and more work has been done. I finished up the lining, finished up the yellow funnel and dome, because in the movie you can see that it is. And I did some lettering, the PCR, which is going to stand for the Port Haven Central Railway. I'm going to clean this side up a little bit because you can see it's a bit messy. But yeah, next I'm going to do the windows, like the cab windows, and the number, which either is going to be like 04 for when the movie came out, or I think 84 for when the book was published. I'll go back to you on that. The C on this side looked bad, so I'm redoing that, and I gotta clean up the little taily end on the R there a little bit. That's not hard. It's his pee-pee. That's funny. Oh wow, big ass fucking. Oh, that is terrible. Oh my gosh. So now we're here with only P on this side, because I think that was the only letter on this side to really turn out good. I feel like this side is good. Also, like, the spacing that I had on this side wasn't the best. It still isn't, but I think I can make it closer to this side. Again, I was in a rush to do it last night, and that's probably why. I don't really know why I was in a rush, but I was. Actually, I do. One of my boys was over, and I don't know why I was doing that when he was here. That's whatever. Cool. See, this is where, like, it's fun in a model like this with very limited reference material, because at this point you can just kind of do whatever you want. Because, like, we don't know what the lining looks like. They never showed it. I might have mentioned this or like later or earlier in the video. I don't know. We're gonna see how it comes together in editing. But my main inspiration, well, one of my main pieces of inspiration is this piece of artwork up on screen potentially from, I believe it's RSW Art. His model is more of like a bigger tank engine. I think it's an 062. But I don't see it that way. I see this engine in particular as like a little suburban engine, kind of the size of like not a Terrier, but maybe a 14XX or a Ginty, something along those lines. I mean, I know that the train that is pulling is crazy long, but we're gonna ignore that. We're just gonna say that it's like 3 to 4 coach, or two, I guess 2 to 4 coaches. There we go. That is, even before cleanup, that is significantly better than what it was before. There we go. New PCR, Port Haven Central Railway. Very nice. Alright, got these little lamps glued to a toothpick on the helping hand here. Because I've been completely neglecting the little lamps that he has at the front, or it has at the little front there. So I'm going to paint these suckers gold, and then get the actual little lamp part in white again. Alright, here we go. And now the last thing that I need to do is 2 little white dots on the lamps there, and a coat of satin finish. Alright. We're outside. Let's kick it. This way. Ooh, little bug, little hornet type character. Not gonna worry about him. And there we go, I think. Now we just gotta let this sit. And here it is. This is what I'm calling the Jones H86. Jones because of the original author of the book, H because Howls, and then 86 because the original publishing date of the book. Now I'm going to give some little made-up history for this little guy. The H86s were little multi-purpose tank engines built by the Jones foundry, I guess. I just made that part up on the spot. These engines were shipped all around the country, used for shunting, used for passenger work, used for various other purposes. This one, number 04, was sent to Port Haven specifically to run suburban trains all around. I'm very happy with how this custom came out, and if you want to see more videos like this, then please comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing y'all later. Goodbye!